Why am I wearing a hard hat and doing push-ups? We're building muscle. No, I'm kidding. We're actually building a bridge for the highway. So let's go. What's up, guys? So in today's video we're gonna make a bridge, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it on the cheap because I really like the Pike stuff bridge made out of styrene. I really like other styrene options, but I wanted something that looked like concrete and was really cheap. Your best option is balsa wood. Like I said, balsa wood gives you the best option once painted to look like concrete. So that's what we're gonna make it out of. We're gonna use it, and it's gonna look awesome. So follow along, and I'll show you guys how we do this. And yeah. All right, so you're gonna want to start out by finding the thickness of the base you want, and then you're gonna find the side walls and your pier size with the balsa wood. After you've done that, then you're gonna want to measure your base to the length you want it to cover the area, like I've done here, and cut it at that point using a hobby knife. After that, you're going to glue the sidewalls that are the same length as the base to give it that protected guardrail look. As you see here, this is the length that my bridge is, and I've cut the sides to look, and I've had to angle it as well. This part right here, I use these little strips that are really kind of thin to create a sidewalk effect on the side of my bridges. This is a personal feature that I like. And as you look here, you can really see that it does add a sidewalk look like most bridges, most modern highway concrete bridges have. Next, you're going to want to cut the piers to the height you want. Here you see I'm using a handsaw because that was just the easiest way to cut them for me and not make a lot of noise being in an apartment and all. But you're going to want to cut them to the height that you want. I'm only using, like you'll see in the next picture, 2 piers per bridge. I also ran a beam down each side that's the same width and size of the piers. Again, that's personal preference, and as you can see here, this is how it looks with the height, and I adjusted the piers to fit between the track, and that's just what you need to do on yours as well. As you can see, the piers line between the track, like I said, and the bridge is perfect height to match up with the rest of the layout. Here it is from track level, and once we get it painted, it'll begin to look more like a bridge and not a piece of wood. So your next step is you're going to want to sand it down a little bit. I didn't sand mine down, which I kind of regret doing that now. You're going to want to sand it down and then spray paint it whatever concrete colors you want it. You're going to want to get some more paint to do your lines, and I used the deco pins that I found at AC Moore, which are great. I use a medium point for the white stripe, and then I use a fine point yellow with a ruler to make the yellow stripe. And as you can see here, this is the stripe added. I also did just a grayish, I mixed a gray color and painted that on to get the road color that I wanted. To make the weathered lines down the lanes, I used black chalk, a very fine amount, and just rub it down the lane, as you can see here, and it gives that really nice weathered look of a road effect. But like I said earlier, I just mix a paint for the pavement color that I find suits what I'm looking for, and I just paint on with a foam brush to not get any streaks or anything. But as you can see here, I'm adding the powders. And I'm adding where the exhaust from the engines and that would go underneath the bridge and create like an exhaust line. So I just kind of add that on for a little detail. It's really dark in this picture. As you can see, the streaks for the engine exhaust are just too heavy for my liking. So I take some dull coat over that and lighten it down. As you can see here, we ran some trains, tested out. Run your biggest engines and your biggest cars underneath it. To test out and put a car on it, and as you can see, it looks like a bridge. Alrighty, I hope you guys learned something from this video and that you don't need pricey material to make something that looks great and awesome. And I know many of you have been asking, where have I been, Ben? Where have you been the past month? Actually, I've been busy with work. As many of you know, this whole YouTube thing is just kind of like a side hobby and just kind of like a thing that I do to get away from my regular job. But work has been nuts. We have the American Legion World Series here. We have the Cleveland County Fair, which is our big thing, and just a bunch of other things have awkwardly worked out to make it really tough to work out. Also, I currently am doing a very hardcore workout routine, regimen, whatever you want to call it. I got rid of my high blood pressure, so yeah, I had high blood pressure and I'm only 22. It runs in the family. But I got rid of it by eating healthy, losing weight, and getting some guns. But anyway, that was awkward. I've been doing the whole workout routine for about 4 months now, so I don't know if any of you noticed from like 4 months ago videos to now, there's quite a bit of weight difference, but that sounded really cocky. But I've been doing the workout for about 4 months now, so that's kind of another main focus of mine, is just getting rid of the high blood pressure and keeping it off, because it's become, let's just put it this way, it's a scary thing to have. It's a silent killer for a reason. So if you have it, time to change your life around and get rid of it. It sucks. So yeah. The cement plant video is coming. Actually, that is next Tuesday when that video starts, when that whole series starts. The first part of it's going to be how to kind of plan out where everything goes in a scene, and then starting the scene. So look out for that. So as always, hit the like button, comment below if any comments or suggestions you might have, subscribe if you already haven't, favorite this video, and share my video amongst your friends. And as always, later guys.